Hello friends, today I'm going to show you an example of async and await using TypeScript in React. So what does this async and await do? Normally we know that an async and await will run the application independently without waiting for any other thread to finish. So here, before going ahead, I think you might have known how to create how to create a React app and run it. So those are the basics of uh, working on a React application. And I can show you what we did here. So I created a React application using the npx create React app, React async await, and template TypeScript. Then when it came up, we opened that one with code dot that opens our VS Code, and the code is all here. So this is the default application. So if I go for the npm start, it will show me the default one that is running. Let's wait a few more seconds here. It should be opening up the application. So what is here by default? By default, we have the logo, the message, and then click link to React's Learning Center. All right, so now it's trying to open the application on my browser. Now you can see that we have this hosted on 3000 port. By default, React applications are loaded on the 3000 port. And we have the React main screen, which has its logo and the links printed on it. Okay, so this is the default React application we see each time we load the React application. Now let's modify this program to our requirement and change it with the thing that we are trying to check around. So this is my piece of code, and I will completely remove this one and paste it. All right. So it's doing the running thing, and it will come up everything fine. So here you can see that I have used the use effect and use state, which I'm going to explain in a future video. Now here, use effect, this is fetching data from the IP info, and we have used the fetch data. Uh, this is another fetch data is another variable which is using async, and that's trying to get the response in await fetch the API IP address, and we received it in the response, and then it will check if the response has any errors, then it will throw that error, otherwise it will just go fine. So let's try to make it an error and see how it works. So I'm compiling, everything will go good with compiling won't throw any errors. So basically when we go to the runtime screen, you can see an error. It's not showing errors. Okay, if I type something else, then it will throw an error. Okay, compiled. And now you can see that it says that network response was not okay. So if we give it the correct thing, it will give you the desired output. Okay, so now it's getting the IP address and everything from the API, and it's binding to the code. So here, uh, whatever is response is received in the response, it's used on the using the await keyword, and it's logged on to the console and also to the screen that we are using. So here you can see that on the div, I have this IP address here, which uses this data.ip. Now let's see what is data. You can see that data is this keyword, is this variable, which is fetched from the await statement. All right. So pretty much that is all about this video, and yeah, I will have another video on this API fetching. It should be another keyword, but I would keep it on to the next one. All right. So I hope you understood what we are doing here. I'm going to push this application into my GitHub and share the link with you so you can download it and simply check it. All right. Until I have my next video, stay tuned, stay connected, and happy coding. Thank you.